All right, you guys, what's up? Here we have another promo from Secrets of the Citadel. And that's going to be Taelord, like some people were thinking. He has a flaming sword, kind of like a biblical reference, a flaming double-edged sword. So, anyway, it's really cool, especially since the figure actually shows that. Um, But yeah, people, think it's weird that he's really big, and I don't know why that happened, but it would seem because he's gotten bigger, he's more of a powerhouse and he can hit harder, so we'll get into that in a second. He has big old wings. They have a little more detail than the old one. He's another 2.0, obviously. You can get in events at Gen Con, I believe, was what they were saying. And yeah, look at that flaming sword. Look at that detail. The little flames coming up off it. That's super cool. Super cool. And again, uh, promos should be pre-painted from now on, so you don't have to try to get that flame just right in any way if you want. You can, of course, paint over things you don't like or whatever. Or you can take a knife and shave him down and make him as cut as he was in his first version if you want. I don't recommend that, but you could do it. But yeah, he has a lot of detail. You can see the pieces of his armor have like detail in them. His face. It's a pretty scary face. All right. Let's go down to the card. We got 5 move. He now has stealth flying, which has been argued for years and years and years whether he had it or not. Based on how the card reads, I don't really believe he did before, but lots of people would say he does. Some would say he didn't. Kind of 50-50 there, but he now has stealth flying in this one for sure, and that's always great, especially with deadly strike. That makes his attack of 2 more like an attack of 4, and if he takes height with stealth flying, that's like an attack of 6. You can just disengage, fly wherever you want. That's awesome. We got 4 defense, 5 life. That's better survivability than normal. That's why part of the reason he's 120 points. He's a Kyrie, unique hero, gladiator, and warrior. I'm not really sure what warrior does. Not sure if it does anything off the top of my head. But gladiator, he's not a human gladiator, so he can't be bonded with. But he does have an ability that does help gladiators and aura ability, it sounds like, so that's cool. Relentless, so again, those bears could choose to bond with him if they wanted. I don't know why they would choose him over Concan, who's cheaper, who has 4 attack, 4 defense. But he does have that stealth flying, which, like I said, that can help you fly around and get a really big hit on somebody. So, yeah, I suppose you could go either direction there. Yeah, deadly strike though, stealth flying. And then he has onslaught aura. Once per player turn, after another gladiator figure you control, or any figure you control within 4 spaces, clear sight spaces of him, rolls attack dice for a normal attack against an adjacent figure. It may add 1 skull to the roll. So if you have him in a gladiator army, you don't really care about moving faster in your defense. If you just think offense is good enough, you don't want to spend 200 points on Spartacus, you can just spend 120 points on him. And you can also put him in any other army, and people that do melee within 4 spaces of him will still get to add a skull to the roll. So that's an automatic skull. I heard people wondering if maybe the minions would get an auto skull, and then that would count as 2 skulls because of their ability. Well, it's what they roll, so even for minions, they would still only have 2 attack, double that, and then you just add this auto skull. It's not going to be 2 extra skulls, but it's still good. It's still really good. Attack is one of the best things in the game. Movement, range, number of attacks. Then attack would be typically above defense unless it's a really good defensive ability. But yeah, so I think this is a really cool thing. Another 2.0. I like that they're doing that with some of them. That's always exciting. It helps the lore and everything. So let me know what you guys think in the comments, and we'll see you guys with another one shortly.